Hey guys, welcome aboard. I'm doing today the last module I have left on the Cybersecurity 101 learning path. It's the only one that I'm missing right now. I have uploaded almost all of the modules I have not done before in this learning path, meaning there were some that I had already completed because of some other learning paths. They also belong to other learning paths that I had already completed in the past. So I just did not go through just going through them again and recording it. I've just started recording these modules. So uh, yeah, uh, that's it basically. Let's get to the training impact on teams. Okay, discover the impact of training on teams and organizations. Understanding the impact of cybersecurity training. Okay, how would you master any skill? By practice and training. That's right. Repetition is king. Cybersecurity is no different. Nobody's born a cybersecurity expert. That's true. Everybody needs to gain relevant skills and work diligently to keep them up to date and build upon them. However, practicing what you learn in cybersecurity has certain requirements. Example, it usually involves setting up a computer lab environment to ensure that the setup won't harm production systems. This is why training platforms are indispensable in your journey to become a master. You might have heard the saying, an ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure. And cybersecurity is no different. When responsible for system security, it is better to learn in a training environment than during a live incident. Moreover, proper training increases the quality of the cybersecurity team's work and, therefore, reduces the likelihood of incidents. The real power of training from an organization's perspective is that it increases the team's capacity without hiring additional team members. The main reason is that it prepares the team to handle what will come their way. Instead of learning new concepts, techniques, and tools in the middle of a cyber attack, they have come prepared. Training makes it feasible to hire junior people and give them the means to ramp up quickly. Training also decreases the effort required by senior staff to train the same material over and over again. Centralized training creates a common baseline within an organization to assess skills, knowledge, and their development. Instead of vague terms like junior or senior employees or senior employees, skills can be described more specifically. This makes it easier to make informed decisions when assigning tasks to an employee or a team. Insights into an employee's current skills also clarify the path they must follow to take the next step. Finally, training can be fun and can foster teamwork. For instance, the experience of being part of a team playing a CTF, Capture the Flag challenge, builds incredible friendships, which will help when needed. Okay, so what is the most efficient way to ramp up the skills of a junior hire in cybersecurity? That will be training, right? You train them, they become competent, then they're an asset for the team. Okay, cybersecurity training for large organizations. For smaller teams, off-the-shelf training would be the most logical choice. However, if your team exceeds a certain size, typically beyond 20 employees, or if your training needs are very specific, it makes sense to customize existing training to your organization's needs. TryHackMe enables this via Content Studio. This feature allows you to modify or even create modules based on your organization's training needs and priorities. Such customization increases the efficacy of your users' training. Large corporations don't want a standalone solution but need it integrated into their existing software landscape. They usually look for a training solution that supports SSO, single sign-on, and has well-documented APIs. Such functionalities ensure training with existing systems seamlessly. So what is the name of the dashboard that TryHackMe offers for companies to create customized training paths? Content Studio, right? Then write a cybersecurity training investment proposal. Let's download the task files, and then companies invest in their employees as any intelligent, wealthy person invests in their assets. Although you expect your company to realize the importance of training and encourage or even require employees to undergo specific training routes, sometimes you must make a case to convince them, right? Let's consider a scenario to study the value of training. Calculating the financial impact of training. Okay, let's talk numbers. To calculate the financial impact of training, we will consider the following case. Situation. A cybersecurity team has 10 employees. The cost. Each employee costs $80,000 annually. Assumption. Training increases productivity by 4%. Okay, knowing that one employee costs $80,000 annually and that we have 10 employees, then the savings or gains due to the training of 10 employees are $32,000. 10 times 4% times $80,000. Assuming that the cost of training is $500 per employee, the total cost is $5,000. It is easy now to show that the return of investment, or ROI, is 640%. Okay. Writing a training proposal. At TryHackMe, we've seen many proposals to learn what works and what doesn't. Consider downloading the attached proposal. Cost savings by investing in cybersecurity training. It should increase the likelihood of obtaining the budget. Okay, consider the following scenario and answer the following questions. First, let's take a look at the proposal, okay? Cost savings by investing in cybersecurity. We recommend investing in interactive cybersecurity training labs. Will reap considerable cost savings by addressing our recruitment challenges, reducing new hire ramp time, increasing employee productivity, improving employee retention, reducing our effort for maintaining in-house training labs, and decreasing our reliance on consultants. The problem: our team isn't performing at its peak capacity due to missing knowledge. We struggle to recruit cybersecurity employees because of an overheated job market. It takes senior employees considerable time to ramp new hires into productive employees. Our cybersecurity team learns from live incidents instead of realistic training labs. Our employees have limited access to static and out-of-date training material. Employees receive a one-size-fits-none training. Senior employees spend significant time building and maintaining proprietary training labs. Our internal cybersecurity training labs are a potential attack vector. We hire external consultants while our team is hungry for knowledge. These problems create a gap between our cybersecurity goals and the current situation. The recommended approach is: we'll make our cybersecurity team more effective by training them on an air-gapped platform with engaging, interactive, and up-to-date content. We recommend expanding our talent pool by hiring non-cybersecurity employees and rapidly developing their skill. All new cybersecurity hires will learn hands-on skills during highly effective onboarding. This onboarding consists of industry standard building blocks complemented by customization to our team. These measures will increase the effectiveness of our team, reduce our reliance on our internal training labs and external consultants. TryHackMe meets and exceeds our requirements for addressing the problems outlined above. The business case for engaging TryHackMe is highly positive. We recommend procuring TryHackMe ASAP to maximize the savings. This approach benefits recruitment, the cybersecurity team, engineering, and cybersecurity management. Okay, sweet. So consider the following scenario and answer the following questions. Situation: a cybersecurity team has 20 employees. Okay. Cost: each employee costs $50,000 annually. Okay. Assumption: training increases productivity by 4%. Let's open that calculator. You have 20 employees times the annual expense for each employee, and then the increase in productivity, which goes by 4%, $40,000. So what would be the savings due to the increased productivity? What would be the savings? 40,000, assuming the training costs $500 per employee. Okay, what is the return on investment? So how do you calculate the return on investment? It was the annual, no, I'm sorry, the training of 10 employees, the savings, right? It's 32,000. In this case, it's 40,000, and then you're gonna divide that by the amount of $500 per employee, which means, so we will divide 40,000 divided by 5,000. What? Am I doing this correctly? I don't think so. Okay, let's think about this. Assuming the training costs $500 per employee. Okay. What is the return on investment? So if we have 20 employees, we're going to multiply 500 times 20, then we get $10,000, right? And then you want to divide this. Then it's easy to show that the return. It would be, yes, because you divide what you calculated before, which is the training of this. So it would be 40,000 divided by 10,000, right? Which would equal that percentage. Okay. So it's so it would be 40,000 divided by 500 times 20, 10,000. And then that is for, wait, what am I doing wrong here? 32,000, 6.4. Would it be 40%? 40%. Okay, the answer uses the format. Okay, this divide the previous answer by 20 times 500 and multiply by 100 to get an answer as a percentage. Okay, 4 times 100, it would be 400%, right? Yeah, makes sense. Oh, I get confused. Vendor selection. Now that we have learned the importance of training, we need to consider the selection of the training vendor. There are a few essential questions to consider which can aid in vendor selection. We'll list the following questions that those responsible for vendor selection should ask. Who are you buying the training for? Okay. What are the experience, background, role, and topics relevant to your employees? Has the vendor experience with similar organizations? What is the content's breadth, depth, and quality for the topics you care about? Can users learn, train, and practice on a single platform? The cost of training is important for the CFO, Chief Financial Officer. However, given the cost of cybersecurity employees, the cost of training is typically dwarfed by the benefits of making the team more productive. Thinking about and answering this question is a critical step for making the optimal vendor selection that suits the needs of your company and your team. Okay, then the conclusion. This from discussed the importance of training at the company level. Training is an indispensable ingredient for a cybersecurity team's performance. Many people, especially knowledge workers, believe in lifelong learning, and many companies encourage and require their employees to undergo regular training. This policy proves rewarding both for the trainees and their employees and their employers. Please check out businesstryhackme.com if you'd like to know more about how TryHackMe can accelerate learning at your organization. Check out TryHackMe Classroom if you'd like to learn more about what TryHackMe can do for educational institutions like schools, colleges, and universities. Okay, let's continue investing in our knowledge and skill. Yeah, that's it. That was all for today, guys. I just finished the TryHackMe Cybersecurity 101 learning path. Let's check this out real quick. Learning paths. Yeah, it's finished. Okay, now I'm gonna be going through the web application pen testing. Yeah, that's that. That was all for today, guys. Thanks.